Gotta be careful with your sippage. Doot. Hey, Anarchy, what's up, man? Okay, so we are on our way back up to the surface. We have found the bottom of the Endless Pass, and it turned out to be a very angry Dargon. We might actually fight him, but we also may free her, and then maybe fight her on the surface. I don't know. Should be fun. Yeah, we'll see. Do weapons in PoE have unique abilities, or are they bound to character level? Some of them do, especially soulbound weapons. The multiplayer beta for Stardew Valley is out today. Will you check it out? I'm probably gonna wait. I just don't have time. I do not have time for a Stardew Valley playthrough right now. Hopefully later though. I do want to return to Stardew Valley someday. Just don't know when. I think we have to go up another floor, right? Yeah. Cool. So you're saying the Endless Passage isn't actually endless? False advertising! I know, right? I know. It's terrible. Mr. Sister Fister with the 8 months, dude! Thank you for that, man. And right back to you, buddy. Right back to you. Also, J-Bugs with the 18 months. Hell yeah, man. Awesome, awesome. All right, we can get out right. Oh! One more level. Wait, I could have gone down on the level 14. Ah, it's okay, whatever. Whatever, we do what we want. We do what we want. Stardew Valley multiplayer is out, but I think it's like on a beta branch or something. I don't think it's the full thing yet. Yeah. Hey, Casper Zom. What's up, dude? When PoE is done, what are you planning on playing? Well, when PoE 2 is done in late August, we're going to see what games have come out for the last 3 months and go from there. Okay. Got some stairs right here. All right, first we go up to Cade Nua. J-Line says, Cohh seems to be feeling a lot better today. I just don't feel bad. And when you feel as bad as I did a few days ago, that's good. That's real good. I have a thorough respect for not feeling like ass. Yeah. Also, the sipping helps. Sipping.
Gelade. Well done. A formidable fortress in the old style.
I'm here.
We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by
Okay.
Too
So I'm
vulnerable to cannons.
pretty sure we got a vision. And I'm pretty sure we need to go back to the north. I think we just go back to Stalwart, and that triggers stuff. Let's see here. We were going to do the Cade Nua fight, but Spare McGee told me that we actually get some people that help in the fight in PoE 2, or in the second, yeah, thing. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Dark Hollow says you should do the siege. Yeah, we're gonna do the second one first, and then take the people we get from there and go do the siege. Yeah. Where's my gallon water bottle? This is fine for now. I'll fill it up when I need to. Crash Override, how are you, buddy? Great, the wall's done. Wall's done. Job's done. All right, I think we're back up. Good, we're back up.
I'm here.
Too full. All right, here we go. This we haven't seen.
While we wait, the enemy grows stronger.
And you'd send more of us to die.
Well, I'm not gonna stand around. Are you?
You've done plenty, Darian.
You approach the source of the commotion and see a throng of villagers. They're arguing amongst themselves and hurling questions and demands at a lone figure perched above them. A young man stands on a spur of rock, his clenched fist held aloft. Steam rises from his wild hair and flushed face as he shouts to the gathering.
Been a week since our people left these gates. A week since the Iron Flail took them. Yet we wait here behind our sturdy new walls, hiding in our rebuilt homes. We've done nothing.
Okay.
Who are you to tell us how to defend our own? You ain't been here 2 months.
Hey, an angry mob. See? We're not so far from home.
And since I got here, I've been working alongside the rest of you. Don't start with that again.
Well, it was your idea to send our people to that damned fort in the first place. If it weren't for you and the other leeches that come up with you, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Continue listening.
Enough. Enough.
He scans the assembly, beads of sweat rolling from his temples. His eyes fall on you and he points.
You want to boot all the Outlanders from your town? Tell that to the hero of the White Forge.
Oh, name dropping now. Oh, I see. I see.
Hey, it wasn't just me. This Watcher deserves at least a little credit.
No one seems to notice Adair. A dozen heads turn in your direction. The villagers recognize you, and their eyes widen with hope and reverence. Relax. I'm here to help.
Then you know about the Iron Flail. You'll stop them?
Who's the Iron Flail?
Showed up a few weeks after you opened the battery. Demanded we give him the White Forge.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
They're led by Adarik Sendamir. Comes from an old Raid Saren family. The rumor has it the man's half mad with visions. Claims one drove him here to take the White Forge.
They're not the only bloodsuckers around here.
The villagers glare up at Darien.
Our crew at the battery locked their doors and told the Iron Flail to go back to Raid Saris. Instead, they built a fort in the middle of the wood. So we sent a committee to reason with them. But that was a week ago. We haven't seen our people since. That can only mean one thing.
Can't you share the White Forge with the Ridsarans? The villagers shout and squawk louder than ever.
After what they did to our neighbors?
Only thing they know how to do is start wars.
Don't be racist.
Please, everyone! Whatever our difference is, we've got to deal with the army at our gates. You've done a lot for Stalwart already. Many of us wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. What I mean is, if anyone could deal with an army, it's you.
I'll help you.
The Iron Flail cleared a patch of forest north of Durgan's battery, built their fort there. It'll be well guarded, so if you can get in without raising an alarm, you may have an easier time of it. The important thing is to deal with the commander. If you can get rid of him, the rest of the soldiers will scatter.
I think I've dreamed about this army.
What exactly did you see?
The Stalwart was destroyed.
Then let's just hope there's still time to prevent it. Anyway, we've got our work cut out for us here. While you're out, stop by the battery. Wangra and her team are still repairing the heavy cannons. They've made a lot of progress elsewhere. Thought you might like to see how far it's come. Haven't been here long, but I'll tell you what I can.
Tell me about the Iron Flail.
They heard about the White Forge and came running. Just like a lot of us did. Only difference is, they brought siege weapons. As best anyone can tell, they're from the border region near Little Bend, one of the poorest parts of the country. For Raid Saris, well, that's saying something.
Why are you here?
Work. I was a cobbler in New Yarma, but the city got more crowded every year. Rural types fleeing the legacy. A couple months ago, I heard Stalwart was offering land and opportunity to new settlers, so figured I'd give it a go out here. For a while, folks seemed glad to have some new blood, but that changed as more and more of us came.
Seems to be a lot of tension around town.
Before you opened Durgan's battery, people tell me Stalwart barely had enough warm bodies to keep the town running. A bunch of us came when we heard about the White Forge, but now, I think the old-timers would just as soon send us back. We take the best jobs, we don't pay our respects to Andra, we're overcrowding the town. I get it. Stalwart's changing. Same thing happened in New Yarma when folk moved in from the countryside. But they can't keep blaming us for everything that goes wrong out here. I'm just hoping they'll calm down once the Iron Flail is gone.
All right, that's it. Damn. All right.
I'm here.
Do you have any new stuff? I wonder how much stuff is different here. Like, is this the same town from the first DLC? Do I need to re-explore this whole area? There's Ista.
This is going to be fantastic.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Just wait till they hear about this back home.
Okay, this is the same town exactly. Let's go rest at the inn. Oh, wait, you're new. Who are you?
Where have you got to this time?
This woman looks at you like she's used to hearing bad news. She shakes her head and holds up her hands before you can even begin. Look, you can tell Hammond that I ain't seen Milla all day, and besides, he ought to keep a better eye on his shop if you don't want little uns poking around. What's this about? She blinks and is suddenly embarrassed. Oh, you're the ones who opened up the battery, aren't you? It's really nothing someone like you needs to be concerned with. Actually, it's my girl, Milla, been getting herself in all sorts of trouble, poking around that Hammond's Emporium. What's Hammond's Emporium? New shop, built at where Ketty's home used to be, near the Western Palisade. Oh. You don't know where your own child is? She backs away like she's been slapped. I didn't say that! Unable to look you in the eyes, her gaze darts to the ground, her cheeks flush with embarrassment. But it's hard keeping track of her. What with all the commotion around here lately? Do you have any idea where she might be? She's been out for quite a while now, that's nothing new. Still, I can't help but worry that she's gone and gotten herself into some trouble. Okay. I'll do what I can. Is there someplace she likes to run off to? The Emporium. Okay. Might her father know where she's gone? Please don't worry about him. He's in enough trouble at his job already. Oh, okay. Okay. He's Milla's father. If she's in trouble, it isn't right to hide it from him. And I'm his mother. I know you're trying to help, but I really think it's best not to distract Lodgar while he's working. Okay. So we'll keep poking around.
Blazes. What am I to do with all of these?
A well-built dwarven woman stands before you, one hand on her head and the other holding a few sheets of paper. 3 complaints of blight in Whitestone Hollow. And who are these people? Magrin's Faithful? Great, another pack of religious zealots. It's like they're popping up out of the snow these days. Oh, sorry, Cohh, just a little preoccupied. Things may have quieted down some with the ogres lately, but there's been no shortage of new trouble, or work, for those interested, just saying. You mentioned blights? The Terror of Whitestone Hollow. It's a grand blight that turned up after the avalanche. Real disaster, that. A great big heap of snow right on top of one of our main trade routes. We can't start fixing the road until we get the blights out of there. Can't exactly ask you to bring back this thing's head, but word is the Terror's last victim was a caravan master. Turns out the fellow always wore a certain brooch. Figured it's somewhere in that monstrosity's belly. Oh, Lord, okay. Who are Magrin's Faithful? Bandits and horse thieves, led by a woman named Rodwith. Last spotted by Searing Falls. Okay. So it looks like we got 2 quests there. Great. This is cool. This was definitely a pile of rubble last time we were here. And so was this. Hammond's Emporium. Let's check this out. Jay Klassen with the new double subs. Centurion83 with the 10 months. Ridge Hiker with the brand new Prime sub. Welcome to you. And Daryl Van Horn.
I interest you in a new blade.
Gifting Samus Way. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you for the support. Boop. And there they are. Great. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of sips. Do we need to? I'm gonna hydrate because I see sips. All right, who do we got here? Stealing. Stealing. And talk. The shopkeeper's clothes seem a little nicer, if not terribly warm, compared to what you've seen around Stalwart. His hair is immaculately coiffed, and his rosy cheeks look like they have barely been touched by the mountain winds. Welcome, welcome. I've got arms and armor, all top quality, or perhaps you'd like to see potions. Show me what you have for sale first. Whoa. Whoa. It's a soulbound item. Yoink. The corroded coat. Only... Oh. Never mind. Grants wicked briars when endurance drops below 51%. Nah. Not very good. Seal of Faith. That'd be pretty good, but we don't really need any first, second, or third spell usages. That's pretty good. I'll pick one of you up. That's getting better, but we really want fourth. Arguez's Adra Helm? +3 resolve. That's not bad. I'll take one of those too. He carries many scars helm. Man, this guy's got a ton of stuff. Whoa! How cool does that look? I'll take accuracy food. Oh, he also sells drugs. How nice of him. Lot of materials. Wow. This is like almost all available materials. My lord. Take you, take you. Okay. Actually, we could probably do some selling real quick. Wait, why does this sell so low? Value 5 CP? What? Shit. What's this? Oh, we're not selling that. Girl, you crazy? Must be crazy. One-stop shop for weapon, food, and drugs. Right, Kurakua? Absolutely, man. Pretty awesome. Those helmets, those are helmets to armors you can find in the game. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm just going to clear this out a little bit before we keep going. When does PoE 2 come out? May 8th. May 8th. Samus Way, welcome to the family, boy. I like that. Boy. Welcome, welcome. So what's up? Good to see you. How are you? Thanks for watching today. We're just selling some stuff. Boop. Okay. Now we have some stuff here. Sell the fine and superior weapons. We're going to keep the uniques. I'm going to keep that. Okay. Boop. Great. Don't know what we're going to do with this crossbow yet. But we'll see. Okay.
Yes?
There's a little girl, Milla, that comes around here. I heard she's been causing trouble for you. She's out of control! Though I suppose one can hardly blame her, what with the way her own mother's always screaming at her. I mean, where do you think the little rascal learns that kind of behavior? He tilts his head. Only person I've ever seen her give her a proper talking to is that wild woman who loiters by the huts just south of here, Aska. Okay. So let's go talk to Aska. Cohh, how do you afford the army of caravans and servants you employ to carry around all of your loot? Well, it's tough. It's tough, Kurakua. What we do is we offer them a variety of nothing. We force them to do it. Yeah.
I'd be glad to.
Let's go talk to Adra. Greymankle! Oh, we know. Yeah, we know. Thank you, Greymankle, for the $10 tip. Unfortunately, Greymankle, I talked about this a little bit earlier today, but just to let you guys know. Right now, the VOD for Twitch, which is what Red-Eyed Monster needs to pull stuff from, the VOD is muted, and the person who unmutes the VOD, from what I understand, has not gotten back to Red yet. So when Twitch contacts Red about unmuting that VOD, then he can upload it to YouTube, and you guys can actually hear the end of God of War, which would be nice, wouldn't it? But unfortunately, until Twitch does anything, our hands are kind of tied. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I heard you scolded Royce's girl. Asuka cocks her head, thinking for a moment. Then she begins laughing. You know what that girl did? Snatched a whole chicken from Gref's Rest, raw. Told her I better not catch her thieving again, but I was trying my damnedest not to laugh, funny kid. But it's got to be rough on her, you know? Her old man's working at the Battery, and he's one absence away from getting fired again. Blaze's only reason Logar still has a job is because Wengra's a softie beneath all that soot. But she showed up at the Battery the other day and nearly got him sacked. Since then, I've seen her keeping to herself, spends a lot of time at the temple, come to think of it. The temple. Okay, I think the temple is... This is the fishery. Is this the temple? Hey, Chief Mikey.
Oh, come on! Stupid sword!
Oh, it's to Abaddon now? This wasn't to Abaddon the first time. Whoa, Milla's drawing. Okay, that's a little creepy. I found one of Milla's drawing at the temple. It depicts children playing near a cave. I should ask someone who knows Milla well to see if they know more about this place. Ah, the Kindler of the White Forge. We owe you a great debt for the industry and faith you've restored here. Show him the drawing. Do you know where this is? He holds crumpled paper delicately, careful not to smudge the charcoal. After a moment of contemplation, he purses his lips. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, to be honest. That makes... he blinks and turns the drawing to hold it right side up. That makes more sense, I think. A cave and some trees? No, those must be the address stones out by Whitestone Hollow. I think there's a cave not far from them. Okay. Cool. What do you do here? I lead this temple and guide the acolytes in manners both spiritual and mundane. Worshippers of other gods pray on or meditate. We Aberdonians venerate our god through the act of smithing. This used to be a temple to Andra. Back when this was a dying, forgotten place. But the clerics who tended it left, as is customary of their goddess. The throngs who have come to Stalwart sought a more practical deity. Interesting. Are the characters you make in PoE going to be the ones you're playing in PoE 2? No. No. In PoE 2, we're most likely going to play a druid shapeshifter multi-classed with a shattered pillar monk. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. I'm pretty excited. Let's go up and see if our hunting buddy is up here. We saved this dude's son earlier. See what they're up to. Hey, thanks Chief Mikey for gifting a sub, dude. Awesome. How can I get your logo to be used in my Battletech playthrough? Is it BT logo? Battletech logo. There it is. There is the Battletech logo file. Just replace that with a logo file in your directory, and there you go, man. You can have the Coalition logo in your game. What's up, dude? They came to tell me about the battery, how you've gone ahead and done the impossible. You have my respect. That fortress has been haunting us for ages. A shared dream nobody could get their hands on.
I only hope the Lord of Beasts has lost interest.
That's from the initial quest we did. Okay, so we're good there. Yeah, it's not an aesthetic. It's like an there's a no th. So it's like aesthetic. Aesthetic is what it is, not an aesthetic. It's really tough. I'm gonna mess that word up 100 times. It's aesthetic, I think. Aesthetic. Ass addict. That's right. There we go. We're gonna play the ass addict class. Wait a second. That doesn't sound right. I don't think that's how you say it. Okay, anyway. Tealdor, do you have anything new? Nope. Okay.
You really did it. I mean, people have always come through here, talking about opening the battery, claiming the White Forge, all that. But I didn't think anyone would ever really manage it.
I feel like I'm talking to a really old person when I'm looking at chat right now. I'm playing an ascetic. Did you mean ass addict? No, I said ascetic. You mean athletic? No, ascetic. Ass Celtic? No, chat. You know what? Never mind. Let's just call it a druidunk.
I told Renegild I'd be willing to help with getting the mines back in order. You know, do my part. Figure we can turn this place around, now that you've laid the foundation.
Oh wait, if I'm playing a druid monk, we can just combine those together and say that I'm playing a drunk. Does that work? Let's just say that. That's my class. What are you playing in PoE 2? I'm playing a drunk. There we go. Okay, we're done. Done. That's our class. That's it. Drunk class confirmed. That's right. And we're gonna RP that we have to always be drunk. Our character refuses to engage in combat unless he is drinking. He is too much of a coward otherwise. That's how we're gonna RP him. Okay, that sounds good. Let's do that. So Soul Brethren says, so in that case, you're only allowed to play the game drunk then? Well, you know, I mean, if I have to. If I have to, chat, then, you know, we'll have to see what we can do.
Please, someone has to do something.
You're new. Who are you, Kern? Decades I've lived here. We've worked and drunk together, and not a one of them will lift a finger. The dwarf's face is damp and blotchy. His outburst seems to take something out of him. He sags, his lined features showing his exhaustion. I'm sorry. I've no heart for conversation. I'm sure someone in here will drink to your health. Maybe I can help. Kern looks up at you surprised. He looks around the inn and steps closer, tone quiet and urgent. I've done something terrible, and I'm not sure I can fix things. This neighbor of mine, Hadi, we've never gotten on the best of times. With this land dispute, losing half my property, things have gotten out of hand. Go on. I was drowning my sorrows here in the inn. There was a stranger, Sevestin, obviously from out of town. We got to talking. He's all smiles, says he's a paladin, that he'll sort out Hadi for me, get my land back if I give him a week's wages. I didn't know he was a bleak walker, a madman. I was half drunk, thought Sevestin meant he'd speak on my behalf, put a scare into Hadi, not kill him. What is a bleak walker paladin? Hold on a second. The Bleak Walkers are a paladin order consisting of soldiers dedicated to conducting warfare mercilessly and with extreme brutality in order to bring a swift end to conflicts. Because they are renowned for their terrible and unyielding nature, most nobles will only call on them as a last resort. The Bleak Walkers' behavior reinforces cruelty because the quickest resolution to a battle is one in which the Bleak Walkers' arrival is announced and a surrender immediately follows. To ensure that people understand that no mercy will be given by Bleak Walkers, they avoid any dealings where they could be seen as merciful and never give quarter under any circumstances. Bleak Walkers won't call off an attack even if their employer asks them to, or turns forces on them. Damn, dude. Wow. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. I know for a fact, by the way, that you can play a Bleak Walker Paladin in PoE 2. Pretty crazy. I've tried to call him off once I realized. He laughed, said that doesn't happen. Please, you've got to help me. Nobody else here is willing to take him on, even for the coin I'm offering. What do you want me to do? Stop that maniac. And Hadi, make sure he's safe. His family, too. Oh, God. Look, oh, we could play a Bleak Walker in this one, because we could say something to him about it. I'll make sure Hadi and his family are safe. He lives out in Whitestone Hollow. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't feel super great about killing a paladin, but... Well, I should say fighting a paladin. We'll see how hard he is. But, yeah, I think I'd rather... I don't like the idea of Bleak Walkers. I'm not a fan of that. That doesn't seem like something that would jive with our dude. Nesta. Ugh, I thought I ordered ale. She might have brought me the dishwater by accident, or maybe on purpose. You can never tell. What brings you to Stalwart? I represent a group of investors from Defiance Bay who are attempting to establish a trade agreement with Stalwart. Before they're willing to commit to any agreement, they want to have the town assessed to make sure it's as prosperous as people are claiming. That's where I come in. What's your assessment of the town? There's certainly a lot of coin changing hands, but whether this is simply a short-lived boom or something that will persist long-term remains to be seen. Okay. 1 second. Oh, that's interesting. Why is he barely injured? Okay. Anything new from you?
Back to warm your hands, eh?
Nope.
What can a top quality bear?
All right, let's rest here. And I think we're gonna head out to town. By the way, Sephiroth gifting Darth Steph, Daryl gifting Rusty Bar, Chief Mikey gifting CV Crow, Chief Mikey gifting Bloms, Daryl gifting Knee-High Lord. Thank you all for the support. Appreciate those gifts, and a special welcome to all the new folks to our community. Thank you guys. German Wunderkind with the 17-month double sub, and Malduel with the 3 months. Thank you guys too. Oh, we got to talk to the mayor. That's right. I missed a quest in the temple? We'll go check that out again. Thank you, CCMwe. Okay. Ainsland with a 7-month double sub, and Disciple Dark North. Thank you as well. Thank you as well. Awesome. 7 and 13 months. Appreciate it, guys. If it isn't the hero of the White Forge, you've come back to check